I'm Alexandra an artist based in Los Angeles and Berlin. There is. When I was a graduate student studying painting and drawing, I asked myself the following question, which is, what will I care about today and what will I care about in the long term? And it didn't have to do anything with art. I just wanted to make sure that in my career as an artist that I would be able to connect to something that was authentic when nobody cared about me and everybody cared, that it had to be the same thing. And that thing is reading and literature. So by putting text and using text in relationships to writers as part of my work, it guarantees that I'm always deeply invested and care deeply about what I'm doing in the studio. And in fact, it elevates what I do because I have a sense of responsibility to the writing when the words aren't words that I've written. Living in different languages and different cultures gave me a sense that we depend so much on context for our understanding of other people. And what I love about using text in painting is sometimes people read the work without being able to understand what the words say, but they pick up on meaning from other signifiers like the color and the composition, and they're really looking at what's around the language. So I think we do that when we're a foreigner in a country where we don't speak the language. Idea of the title mantra comes from a phrase that's repeated over and over. I think mantras come from a spiritual practice normally, or a religion. That's the context, and they're given to us, or we choose them in order to connect to something divine, to help us through challenges in our daily life. And what I've seen is that it has sustained me in different cultural and political contexts, especially in the United States. In repeating the mantra, I felt that I've chosen love, that I've really investigated what Antigone was saying in the play. And I've also become a better painter in the last 8 years. And the rules that I'd set in the body of work, so the straight lines and all of the messiness of life that were in the pores, and then her clear voice, that these three elements began to blend together. And I was thinking as I was painting the show here for Positive Art Center, what happens when the mantra works, right? That we talk about repeating a mantra, but what happens when we're transformed by it? And so that the show is about showing the audience that the mantra has worked, that it has changed the original state that I began painting from. So who I was in 2014 and who I am today, I have been changed by the repetition of I was born to love, not to hate. Because I'm wildly curious to see if the idea is changed by the material. It would be joy. It's the joy that I feel of having received this incredible invitation to come to Korea for the first time and show the work. It's the conversation that's happened as a result, the openness to different traditions and histories that I am just learning about. And it's a reframing for me of seeing the work. I've honestly, when I look around the gallery, I don't think my work has ever looked so beautiful. So that makes me incredibly, again, feel this incredible sense of happiness. So it's been a really big pleasure to be pushed in a way where I only feel that I'm going to see my own work differently when I return home. Thank you.